Hi, I'm Lisa Montes from the International Latino Book Awards. I'm a board member for Latino Literacy Now, and I have Enrique Parrilla here, who was who translated and was the book producer of The Raven, El Cuervo, of this wonderful book that won the International Latino Book Awards for Best use of illustration. So we have Enrique here today with the book. Enrique, can you tell us what inspired you to write this book? And
this book has its origin in a Halloween special from The Simpsons from easily 20 years ago. I had never read Edgar Allan Poe, and the first time I heard the poem was in this Halloween special where James Earl Jones was the voice and read the poem, and of course Homer and Bart acted the poem out. I was very impressed. I had not read Edgar Allan Poe before, and I discovered him through this poem. And of course, after that, I read all of his other works, and this idea just sat on the back of my head for maybe 20 years. And it was a beautiful poem. It had been translated to Spanish, but I remember I was so impressed with the original version that when I read the translation, I didn't think it quite captured the spirit of the poem. Many years went by, and 20 years later, I found myself in charge of a publishing company, and we decided to take a shot at it.
It's wonderful. I had a chance to look at the book, and it's magnificent. It's beautiful. Congratulations. I can see why it won. Can you tell me, is this the first book that you've worked on?
So this was the first time that we had the chance to put together a product by ourselves. One of the things that was very important about this book was to get the right illustrations. Poetry, it's a very hard thing to translate. Poetry is the art of the writer trying to take either feelings or images and put it in writing. So it was very important to make sure that the illustrations capture the spirit of the poem and complemented the poem. When I told our editor, Pepe Iglesias, about this book, I said, look, I'm looking to do The Raven, but I don't think we have the right illustrator, and I've been looking for a while for illustrators. He has to be very, very special. And he had somebody in mind, that Laura, which is Laura Rodriguez, who illustrated the book, and I knew her as a designer, not as an illustrator, and I was not sure, but he said, well, let me see if she can do some drafts. And she came back with some drafts for the Raven, for the Cuervo, just the animal. And when I saw the plasticity and how she captured the movement and the Gothic spirit of the book, I realized, okay, this is it, we gotta do it. So that's how we came with the idea.
Wonderful. Was it difficult? Was it difficult?
It was difficult because the illustrations took a long time. They're mixed medium. She used ink, she used digital, she used different watercolors. So this one we had to plan it ahead of time. So because the illustrations took so long, and because the translation was not clear how long it was going to take or how it was going to be laid out, we took the time to do drafts. So everything before she went and worked on the final result, we put together and we staged and we drafted. So it took a few months of work, and then just making sure that they bled out into the pages, and to make sure that when somebody was reading it, the illustrations would be more than just simply drawings. We tried to transmit, just the feeling of desperation, the surreality of the poem, and it was very rewarding, definitely.
Well, congratulations on this magnificent award, and we look forward to seeing you tonight receive the award.
Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you.